Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this update, we are going to check out Chainlink. And the last time that we talked about this chart, I believe we were right in here. And the idea was that most likely we are having a strong move down into wave 3. And the next move is just going to be a correction for, and followed by that, we should probably count on some more downward price action into this wave 5, which at that point, this white 5 down can be into this wave 3 correction for 4, another move down into wave 5, and so on and so forth. Now, as you can see, pretty much what we expected happen. But today's main question is this: can we argue the low in Chainlink is already in? Well, let's go around here first. If you want to argue, we're gonna have our final bottom somewhere around these areas. Okay, you need to be able to find them off of the lowest low, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave. This specific example is an impulse. Rules for it are: we should not have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and in any kind of 5 wave, wave 3 should not be the smallest wave. This is a big no-no in Elliott waves. And in terms of the subwaves, you know the answer if you are a regular viewer of the main channel. 5 wave up into wave 1, 3, and 5. Okay. And for wave 2 and 4, we can have different scenarios. Let's say, yeah, ABC into 4 and a WXY into wave 2. Now, before we go on the live chart and see do we have something like this or not, I want to talk to you real quick about the potential of having in the recent move down an ABC running flat, and it looks like this. This is our initial move up into a correction for wave B. And in this phase, we must take this initial low and another move up into our C leg, and we are not allowed to, in this move up, take the height of our A leg. And for our subwaves, ABC up into A, ABC down into wave B, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on the upside into wave C. Now let's go on the live chart and see what is going on. So first things first, where is the lowest low? As you can see, it's right in here. And can we argue this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? The answer is yes. If you really want to be optimistic, you can argue that. However, from my point of view, this looks a lot more like an ABC and not an impulse. And in here, we can have maybe, yes, like an ABC flat down, and followed by that, you may see soon in Chainlink yet another move on the upside, but that might be in form of an ABC in order to complete the subwaves for, you know what, a WXY in form of a double zigzag. So according to my primary scenario, this most likely is going to be a correction structure. Now, the question is on what degree this correction actually might be. Here is what I have in my mind, and in order to count the subwaves, I think we need to go on this chart, because on Kraken we really do not have good looking candlesticks. So I need you to pay attention to this specific move on the upside. And am I alone to think this might be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I think we can all kind of agree that this looks more like an impulse as opposed to a correction structure. And if you want to consider this move a 5 wave, then okay, you cannot really help but think this might be an ABC down, and before that we may have another ABC on the upside, and well, on a higher degree, what are we having? Probably an ABC running flat. Now let's go back on our own chart. I think it was from Kraken. There we go. So I'm thinking, sure, the end of our wave 3 is in here, but the end of wave 4 is probably not going to be around this area. Instead, it might be right in here. And again, like we said it earlier, this is an ABC running flat, and this is our wave 5, which on a higher degree overall, this white 5 wave down at this point is going to be into this wave 3, and there's a good chance the current move is just a correction for 4, and after it's over, well, unfortunately in Chainlink, we may see yet another move on the downside into wave 5. For now, and in the short term, this is going to be my primary case. Now, what needs to happen for me to change my scenario to the bullish one, indicating this point is actually our final bottom? You probably know what I'm about to say. Let's say I am wrong, and instead of having an ABC in this initial move up, we are having a 5 wave up. Okay, fair enough. In that case, I want to see a wave 1, 2, and then big move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5 in order to especially take this important high about $16. If I see something like this, fair enough. At that point, I am going to change my tone a bit on Chainlink. But as long as I'm not proven otherwise, I'm going to say, you know what, probably the final low is not in yet, and we may have some more downward price action to go in the short term. And again, even if we get something like this, yet another move up, I'm not really going to rush into anything. Most likely, this is part of a correction, suggesting after it, we are going to have the move down that we expect at the moment. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Chainlink's chart. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.